My dear friend, you are most welcome on my all three channel. That is Vijay Kumar Pali, writer, oblique, Namaste Manavta, Bhagav Danavta, oblique Truth and Truth. And the second channel, Kafir International Organization. And third one is Vijay Kumar Pal. So today topic is only that the Muslim Ummah, the Islamic world, always plays a victim card. They always play a victim card. When the Jews were dragged out from the land of Jews, that is the Central Asia, that is the Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and the Egypt, and the Moses came to the Israel, so now the Israel land of the Jews from the Egypt. But when the Islam was in progress or in power, all the Jews were either butchered or killed or converted to Islam. Mostly the Jews were converted into the Islam. And after converting them Islam, they will all they were the partner of the Prophet Muhammad, who looted so many Jews who were not converted. This is the Islamic terrific way of to destruct the society and the human values. After that, when Jews were dragged out from the Israel, also when the Islam was in power, and when Islam was in power, all the non-Muslims were in danger. When the Islam was eliminated from the France, from the Spain by the King Ferdinand, the last Islamic king of the Moor was very disappointed, because this is the tendency of the Islamic Ummah, that if they are doing the killings of the non-Muslims, rapes with the non-Muslim women, and virtually murder of the even the children. When the Prophet Muhammad companion asked to Prophet Muhammad that if there will be any casualty of the children and the women or the infants, what will be in heaven or in hell, or what will do Allah of the Islamic world? The so-called Prophet Muhammad, I would not like to say that he was a prophet. He was a very, very cruel person. So-called Prophet Muhammad replied to his companions that there is no harm to kill the infants and the young girls and the girls and the son or the boys, because in the night we cannot investigate or cannot judge which is the adult one or which is the not adult one, or which is the male or female. General Prophet Muhammad rose or attacked on the Jews tribes, especially in his during lifetime in the night. And the Prophet Muhammad replied, there is no harm to kill the infants, young women, young girls, and the innocent people. Because according to the Islam or the Islamic verses, Islam allows the killing of the non-Muslims. This is why the killing of the Jews during the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad was very prominent, or was very in fashion, or very in fashion. And after that, when Muhammad was died, the Islamic kingdom and the king known as the Khalifa, means the religious as well as the political king. So the Islam is the mingled the politics and the community or the doctrine or the ideology. There is no spirituality in Islam, because Islam was launched by such type of the person who was a robber, a killer, a rapist, and the pedophile. Pedophile means the man who rapes with the young girl as the Aisha bint Abu Bakr. Aisha bint Abu Bakr was only 9 years old when he consummated this infant girl. So when Hamas, the Islamic terrorist organization, killed so many Jews and raped with so many Jewish women, there was no repentance any Muslim of this world. No Muslim criticized this attack. If any Muslim criticized this attack, this is the only the lie, only the sugar-coated statement of the some Muslims, if there were any, because the Islam does not allow, Islam allows to rape with the non-Muslim women after looting them or after kidnapping them. So Hamas kidnapping the Jewish girl and raped with mercilessly and killed most of them mercilessly. Even the young daughter and the son was killed before his parents, as you seen in many channels on the YouTubes also, and many footage of this video have been dispersed throughout the world due to the information and technology. So, but there was no repentance, any Islamic scholar or Islamic world or Islamic ummah means world. But when the Israel took revenge in the furious manner, in the accurate manner, which must be against this Islamic terrorism or Islamic terrorist organizations or the terrorist groups, all the Islamic ummah was screaming that what is this? We are killing by the Israel IDF, Israel Defense Force, and the innocent people were also killed by the Israel Defense Force. But they do not know that all these innocent peoples voted for the Hamas. Hamas is not the religious organization, but is the political organization also. When you are voting the Hamas was in power, politically power or politically Hamas in power by the politically by the vote of the Hamas or the Philistines or the Gaza Strip dwellers. Then how we can say or how you can say that the people which are being killed by the IDF were innocent. They were not innocent. They are also following the same ideology which is known as Islam, which is very, very dangerous to the society. In India also, Kanhaiya Lal was brutally murdered because he adjusted the photo of Nupur Sharma on his ID in the Facebook account. Nupur Sharma stated the correct, which is written in the Quran and Hadith, not in the Quran, in Hadith, that Aisha bint Abu Bakr, the daughter of the Abu Bakr, was only 6 years old when Prophet Muhammad married her. And when he was 9 years old, this so-called Prophet Muhammad at the age of 54 consummated that 9-year infant girl. So what the Nupur Sharma told or stated the correct as written in the Hadith or the Islamic jurisprudence or the Islamic descriptions or the book of the Islam. But our government, the BJP government, showed the cowardness and bestowed before the cutter. The cutter is single finger-like land, and you are surrender before the cutter. Means the Islamic Ummah cannot hear the reality of the so-called Prophet Muhammad or the so-called cruelty of the Islamic doctrine. This is the victim card. When any Muslim kill the non-Muslim, there is no halla billu or there is no disturbance throughout the world. But even a single Muslim is killed by the security forces or the people who are not the Muslim, the Islamic monsters are screaming that Islam is in danger. Islam is always in danger if you are the civilized person. If you are the human value, respect the human values, the Islam always in danger. And if Islam is in power, the all humanity and the non-Muslim are in danger. So what path we have to choose? Because being a non-Muslim, we have to choose that path which protect our lives, the non-Muslim lives, either by the power or by the logics. So many logics were interpreted in the favor of the Islam, but these are the greatest lies of the Islam. Islam never respect the non-Muslims. Islam never respect the woman. According to Islam, woman has less intelligence than the man. Though science has proved that there is no difference between the intelligence of the woman and the man. So Islam always creates a disparity against the non-Muslims and even the women. And even the infants, even the women, infants, and the innocent people. You will be killed if you are not Muslim. You do not believe the Quran, Allah, and so-called Prophet. Then you are suitable to kill by the Muslims, because after killing the non-Muslim, the Muslim can get 72 hurs and will be dweller of the paradise or the Jannat or the heaven. What type heaven you have chosen? Just like the stupidity kill the innocent people, you want to go to the paradise or the heaven. What type of your Allah who protect those people who are killing the non-Muslims in the name of the Islam, who are raping the non-Muslim women, the terrorist rape, the rape by so many people, single women, known as the terrorist rape or the terrorist balatkar. What type of this stupidity or this ideology? And many peoples are protecting the Islamic ideology. Even the non-Muslims are protecting the Islam ideology, and they want the Muslim-Hindu brotherhood in India, or the Muslim-Jewish brotherhood in the world, or the Muslim-Christian brotherhood in the world. This is impossible, because in Quran there is a denial to make friendship with a non-Muslim at all. So this victim card cannot be run now. If you kill one non-Muslim, certainly the retaliation will be in the greater arena or the greater sphere, as IDF, Israel Defense Force, did. I salute to Israel Defense Force for the large-scale retaliation, because these peoples are the maniac or lunatic after reading the Quran and Islam. Actually, every Muslim who follow the Islam or the false stupidity of the Islam, which was protected by so-called Prophet Muhammad in the name of Allah and the Jibril, are the patient of the mental disorder. These people are the mentally retarded people. There is no problem if you are mentally retarded, if you are not harm anybody or the non-Muslim in the name of the Islam. But if you kill the non-Muslim in the name of Islam, so you are a vagabond, mentally disordered also, and very, very violent. This is the disease, the illness or sickness of mind, which inhibits the Muslims who are following the same truth, same path of Islam, which was followed by the so-called Prophet Muhammad, who killed so many women, even sold many women in the market of Nazar after raping them. So such kind of, if you will disrespect to other, so you must not be think that some flower bouquet will be present by the non-Muslim. No will present you the bouquet or the gift, because you are killing the people. And why should we respect to Allah and Prophet, so-called Prophet Muhammad, or so-called Jibril, who sent down so many verses? That is the satanic verses who cling. After reading these satanic verses of Quran, the Muslims are killing the non-Muslims in India, throughout the world. Even Salman Momika was killed by these Islamic monsters. So we should fight against this ideology. And United Nations organization must ban the membership of all Islamic countries to save the humanity. Thank you very much.